So in the last month, I began the process developing new tools for the transition that we're all going through to help us. And we're all going into the heart, to the awakening of the heart. So I initiated the making of a geometric form, and it's called a Chestahedron. And what it is, it's a sacred geometric form that represents the heart. So that Chestahedron is a sacred geometric reality of the heart itself. So the heart is a geometric pulsating manifestation. The heart. It's not pum 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 pum. It is something that moves with a spiraling, oscillating reality. So this is made manifest by the sacred geomancy of this Chestahedron. So under that is the octahedron, and the two together is called the Christ Sacred Heart. As you can see, that's the Christ Sacred Heart, and these are many different colors that they're available in. They're available right now, and we've had several made. So, and they're continuing to be made because I know a lot of people's going to want this. So, we're going to put it on a 30% discount as an offering. So I'm not sure what the price is. I wish I could say, but it's not an elaborate geometric form, like the Metatron cube or something like that. So I'm sure it's in the lower cost. So just get in touch with Monastery, any of the whether Omaha or Glastonbury or Shambhala, and just ask them about the price and place your order. And I'm sure we have some made right now that could be sent out immediately. So personally, Tara and I received the first two of these. We've been using them for the last, I think, 4 or 5 days. We found them to be really, really, really helpful. And I don't really say that. I'm affected in a positive way by everything, all the tools that I put out, but nothing so strong as what this one has done for me. It really helped me a lot, so I'm very thankful, and I'm sure you will be too, because we're all one, and there's no real difference between any of us. So if we hold that true, that we are under the sacred law of love, that we're the children of God, and that the things that I put out are made for every single one of us. There's no unique person out there that needs their special tool. I have a variety of tools because you have special needs. You can have certain major mental, emotional problems, certain stagnating processes in your life because your chakras are not in order. So each and everything that I put out is to bring about more balance in your healing of your chakras. So that's what this does. And this is going to help a lot because as you see, that second ray, that heart center is the midpoint of your everything. And whether you're unhealthy or healthy, that is the way it is. So the heart center is always at the center point. And if we utilize that, if we use that sixth ray in the way it is in the solar plex and move it upward in a positive way by using the tools and listening to the pujas and all the things that I provide, it slowly but surely transfers your unhealthiness over to where I'm looking in the healthy. And your 6-2 goes up and you start having much more faith and less anxiety, less fear, less projected needs that stop terrible outcomes. It very much opens the door for that seventh ray in your sacral center to get back in order and be the ray that it's supposed to be, the seventh ray, not the fifth ray. Fifth ray is very questionable, very intellectual, very fearful, very aggressive. So to get that seventh ray in your sacral center will bring you back as a child of God and helps calm you down and receive the Holy Spirit, which is what that third ray is above. And it's directly connected between the seventh ray and the third ray. What a blessing. So all of this that I'm doing is to help you receive the blessings that's coming from Christ and the Father. So that it's so important. And then the healing of the earth and the healing of our relationship with God. Right now we have so many people questioning whether or not God even exists, and many people polarized in the atheist realm, as witches and warlocks and everything. So we got a job to do, and all of this is to bring about balance in that area and to close the door to all these people that are living these lives. They stop, they die. Not that those people die personally, but their actions die. Their desires die. Their vices die. They no longer live. They don't have the energy to stay alive and fulfill their desires the way that they did before. Their desires are what is normal, what becomes natural, what becomes what's fulfilling, what's kind to others and to yourself. Those are the ways in which we are moving, and that's how the tools work. So, just please enjoy yourself and relax. I invoke the light of the Christ within.